first sip, nothing like it. Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here and you have no idea who I am, my name is Chanel. I run a brand called Chanelfiles, and over here on this corner of the YouTube world, we talk all things faith, fashion, food, and fitness. So if any of those things are of interest to you, then I would love and appreciate if you would hit that subscribe button. And while you're there, hit the bell notification so you know when I upload a new video. So as you guys can see from the title of today's video, we are going to be doing more or less like an accessories haul. You guys know I don't do a lot of hauls here on my channel, and that's just honestly the way I plan on keeping it. But I thought I would just come on here and share with you guys a few things that I have purchased over the last, honestly, like 6 to 8 months. You guys know I am a big secondhand, pre-loved vintage shopper. So a majority of these things, almost I can say maybe all of these things, with the exception of a pair of sunglasses, I purchased on places like Poshmark, The Real, eBay, Vestiaire Collective, so on and so forth. So if you don't see links, that is why. Certainly not to say you will not be able to find these things if you are looking for them, but direct links you probably will not find in the description box below. All right, you guys, so in no particular order, I'm going to start off with a pair of Chloe chunky like sneaker sandals that I purchased on eBay maybe like 3 or 4 months ago. You guys, no lie, I have been looking at a variation of these shoes since maybe like 2015. I remember very distinctly, like going back years ago, my first trip to Paris, I saw the sneaker version of these. At the time, I don't even think Chloe was making like the sandal version of these shoes. I want to say these are called the Sunny sneakers. I saw these and I was like, oh, they're cute. But at the time, it was just like a chunky pair of sneakers. Literally since 2015, or it may have been 2016, I have been kind of on the hunt every now and again for the sandal version of those sneakers, because over time they did release the sneakers in a sandal version, and I could never find the color that I wanted, which is this particular colorway, as you can see, at the price in my size that I was willing to pay. And randomly a couple of months ago on eBay, I came across these for, I want to say like $180, $90, and the seller was super cool. I asked her to upload some new images because the ones that were on there were kind of blurry. She answered all of my questions, and finally, years later, you guys, I got my hands on these. As you guys know, I love a good, ugly, chunky shoe. I know these are not for everyone, but they are for me, and I feel like these are perfect for this time of the year. I'll put one down so you can kind of get a better idea. I think these are perfect for this time of the year where it's not super cold, it's not super hot. At least today it's not. It was last week, but today it's not super hot, and I just love the fact that you can kind of still get that sandal vibe, but it's like leaning towards an almost closed toe shoe since we are in the fall season. And I love these. I like that these are in this like burnt orange and like brownish and reptile kind of python snakeskin finish. I could literally put these on with the dress that I'm wearing right now, which is just like a maxi polo knit dress. So love these. Love the fact that almost a decade later, believe it or not, I got my hands on these at the price that I was willing to pay. So love these and very happy to have these in my shoe. Another pair of shoes that I purchased from eBay maybe like a month ago. These are a pair of boots, which if you follow me on Instagram, which you should be, I recently posted me wearing these, and I am obsessed with these boots. Now, you guys know I'm very picky when it comes to Zara. I don't shop a lot at Zara. I don't buy a lot at Zara. However, the few things that I do have from Zara, for me at least, I believe that they are really good pieces. And I will give Zara its flowers and say that every now and again, if you sift through the right pieces, meaning not just the price point, not just whether it's on trend, but if it's something that really speaks to your style and it's something that you know you will have in your wardrobe, they do have pieces that, for me at least, I will never get rid of because they just hit in my wardrobe. And these boots, I can't remember specifically what year these came out. I want to say that these are maybe like 2018, 19. I wouldn't go past 19 because I know that we were creeping upon the pandemic, and I know that these came out before the pandemic, but maybe give or take like fall, winter 2018. And I saw these boots when they were first released at Zara, and I saw them and I almost got them, but I just didn't think I would get wear out of these boots, and I didn't get them. And years later, you guys, believe it or not, if I love it, if I'm thinking about it years later, I'm gonna get it. And these boots were on my running wish list years later, and on eBay, like I said, maybe a month or two ago, I just was on the search for these and I came across a seller and I bought them. And I want to say I got these for less than $100, brand new. The little Zara tag was still attached. She had never worn them, and I'm obsessed with these boots. And as we know, red is the biggest color trend, I feel like, since maybe that like Valentino pink that we are seeing for this fall winter season. And granted, these aren't necessarily like a cherry red, but for me, I think with the exception of a few things, this is the red that I'm going to be kind of leaning to. Other than my nails, which is just like a classic true cherry red, I'm very much so into this kind of a little bit more of like a Bordeaux brown undertone red, which I think for me is a little bit more wearable. Again, with the exception of a few things that I do have my eye on in red. I love this particular red for the fall and winter season. And as you guys can see, they have a little kitten heel. You all know I love a good kitten heel. I'm not ashamed of a kitten heel. And to be honest with you, if you don't know how to style a kitten heel, girl, do you know how to style? Like for real, if I'm just being honest. But I love these boots. They are super comfortable, and I'm very happy to finally, years later, be adding these to my fall winter shoe collection. All right, guys, next pair of shoes that I have purchased are by the designer Martine Rose. If you are not familiar with Martine Rose, she is a British, and I think I want to say she's Jamaican designer. I want to say she's from London, and I will say I have not done like a deep dive into Martine Rose as a designer. I know she is well loved. I know that she has had several collections with Nike, one of which I want to say just came out maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. Of course, it sold out because duh. But I actually ended up purchasing these from Poshmark, and the seller, I purchased a few other things from this particular seller, but I'm gonna highlight these first. But as you can see, they are a pair of mules. They are very chunky, and they have a very sharp square toe, which I love. You guys know I love a little bit of androgyny when it comes to my wardrobe, and I absolutely love these. I will flip them this way, and I haven't worn them. I actually just got a new rubber sole put on the bottom of them, which is why I'm touching the bottom. But this is kind of what they look like. They just have the Martine Rose logo going across the top of them, and I love these. I really was sifting through my shoe collection and realized that I didn't have a lot of easy fall shoes. As we all know, or I assume you probably know, ballet flats are a huge trend. I will be doing kind of like what I'll be wearing this fall and winter video, not necessarily like a trends video, but more or less the things that I will be wearing for the fall and winter season. And flats and ballet flats are definitely gonna be one of them. I know that you either love them or you hate them, but I feel like if you find the right pair that works for you and works for your leg, because I do think that matters, or your foot, I think that they are a great addition to a shoe collection. So in the midst of trying to find the perfect ballet flat specifically, I came across these again on Poshmark, and I absolutely love these. The seller had these for like $70, which is crazy because Martine Rose, I want to say retail, these were give or take around about maybe like $500 or $600, just based on the research that I had done for these shoes. So obviously I got these for a steal, and again, I did get a rubber sole put on the bottom just to protect them and keep them from sliding, because it is a leather sole. And then he also kind of just like cleaned them up a little bit. They weren't super used, but there was a few signs of wear. But other than that, these are in great condition, and these also have a great weight to them. Even the few times that I've worn them and I shop with them, I have to be mindful to like pick up my foot because they do have a nice weight to them. So love these shoes. Very happy to add these to my shoe collection. And obviously you can wear, you can wear mules with everything. Dresses, skirts, jeans, shorts, literally they go with everything. So very happy to have those in my collection. And I'm just gonna showcase another pair of shoes that I got from the same seller on Poshmark. So hold on. All right, you guys, so you know how much I love Tibby. I've talked about Tibby in my, I wanna say like 5 or 6 under the radar brands to know. I will link that video down below if you have not seen that. But I spoke about Tibby. I spoke about my personal obsession with Amy Smilovic. I think what she's done for years is great, and I think what they are continuing to do in fashion is great. The girls go up for Amy. the girls go up for Tibby. I saw these shoes years ago, and I want to say, I think it was maybe a spring summer collection, give or take, like 2017, 2018-ish, again, give or take. I saw these shoes, and I don't necessarily think I was like pressed to get them at the time, but I clocked them in my memory in the white and the black. And years later, again, they were clocked in my memory because I am someone, you guys, like I said earlier, it doesn't matter how old the item is. If I love it and I think it's something that's going to be a great addition to my wardrobe, I'm gonna get it at some point. It may be a month later, it may be a year later, it may be 5 years later, but I can guarantee you I'm gonna get it. And these shoes in the black and the white were one of those items. And as I said, I purchased these from the same seller that I got the Martine Rose mules from, but they are like sheer lace up, kitten heel slingback shoes. I don't really fully know how to like describe these, but I think that's the best way I can describe them. As you can see, they're sheer. As you can see, they're a kitten heel, and they lace up around the ankle. And another shoe trend that we are seeing is like sheer shoes for the fall and winter. Well, sheer in general, but even more specifically, sheer shoes. And like I said, I saw these way before that sheer shoes were a trend. However, timing wise, couldn't be more perfect. So I got these on Poshmark, and I want to say she had these listed for $100, if that. And I can guarantee you that even several years ago, these retailed for probably $450. Perfect condition. She might have worn these 1 or 2 times. I have not yet worn these, and they came with the box, the dust bag, all the things, and I absolutely love these. Again, you guys know, you guys know, like I said, I go up for a kitten heel. I love a good kitten heel. I have no shame in wearing a kitten heel. I'm still gonna give a look even in a kitten heel. They are 100% genuine leather, and I just love everything about these. They're comfortable. I like this kind of like glove style over the foot, which sometimes can be unflattering depending on the exact shape of it. But in my opinion, these are flattering, and I don't know what else to say about these other than I love them. Now, I am on the hunt for the white pair, and what's crazy is this particular Poshmark seller, she has a bunch of Tibby things. I actually think I came across her closet from just searching Tibby shoes on Poshmark. And when I say to you, you would think that all she shopped was Tibby. It was to the point where I wrote her a message and asked her if she had other shoes that weren't even listed, because it was just like, okay, well, clearly you shop at Tibby a lot. So let me just ask you if you have any of these other items that I'm looking for. And I asked her if she had these in white, and she kind of like LOL'd, because she was like, surprisingly, I actually was practicing a little bit of discipline and didn't get the white. She knew exactly the ones I was talking about, but she didn't get them in white. So needless to say, I got these in the black at the same time that I got the Martine Rose mules from her. Absolutely obsessed, and definitely happy to have those shoes. Also from Tibby, not from the same seller. I purchased these on eBay. Are the fur, I think these are called the Tibby Brian fur slides, fur thong sandals. Love these. Love these, love these, love these. Again, I want to say this particular colorway may have come out either last fall winter season or fall winter 21. Wait, this is 2023. Okay, yeah, fall winter 21. And I didn't get my hands on them because honestly they were quite pricey. I think these are $385 retail. I didn't want to spend that on a pair of thongs. Like, at the end of the day, girl, it's a pair of flip-flops. And they sold out because they are very cute. Clocked them in my memory, looked for them over the years, came across a couple of pairs on the real, but they still wanted like $150, $160, which is obviously less than the retail price, but still was not willing to pay that. And again, I was on eBay, just doing my little searches, doing what I do, and I came across a seller in Australia, you guys. She had these listed for $50. And I think the shipping was like $45, which sounds crazy, but the fact that she only had them listed for $50, girl, I must have added these to my cart so fast and checked out, and I do not regret it. They are absolutely gorgeous. They are in like a chocolate brown leather. I don't know if you'll be able to like tell if they're black or brown, but they are a chocolate brown leather. And then as you can see, they just are a beautiful chestnut brown fur lining, leather sole, and these also do have a great weight to it. I love a good fur textural shearling moment. We all know that when it comes to the fall winter season, I'm going to add texture in some way, shape, or form. And for me, this is a great way to do it. And I know some people may think, well, it's fur, but it's a thong. How do you wear it? When do you wear it? You wear it when you want and how you want, sis. So however you feel led to style these or when to style these, that is up to you. For me, I think right now, again, just like those Chloe sandals, right now is the perfect time to wear shoes like this, where it's not sweltering hot, but it's not cold enough where it's silly to wear a pair of sandals. So absolutely love these. Shot with these recently. I don't think you guys have seen those images yet, but at some point you will be seeing these. And again, just like several of the other shoes, I could easily slide these on with what I'm wearing right now, run errands, go to lunch, have a cute moment at Target, whatever I want to do. I'm very happy to have these. And the fact that I got these, you guys, for $50, baby, that's right on budget, okay? Every time. I'm gonna speed this up because I feel like I've been talking for a long time. I have a pair of sunglasses from Tory Burch. Actually, you know what? Let me get the other Tory Burch item that I'm obsessed with. So, first of all, Tory Burch, we're gonna have like a dedicated video about Tory Burch. My good sis Tashira of Politics and Fashion did a dedicated Tory Burch video maybe about a month ago, and she was just talking about how Tory is very much so right now giving the girls things that the girls are sleeping on. And I left her a comment under that video, and I was like, girl, I thought I was the only person peeping what Tory and the team are out here doing. I'm really at the place right now when it comes to my style and my wardrobe and the things that I'm buying, where I'm kind of going back to brands, more or less like contemporary brands that I might have worn like late high school years, early to mid college years. And I don't know, there's something about these brands that I feel like when you have worn them years ago and you stop wearing them, you completely forget about them. But I'm reminded these days that, first of all, the Louis Vuittons, the Chanels, the Gucci's, the Fendi's, the Pradas are not the only brands, as I'm sure we all know, that are giving quality. And I don't know, I'm just at a place like I'm looking back on things that I had years ago that I may no longer have, but thinking about the quality of those brands and those designers. It doesn't have to be Louis, Gucci, Fendi, Prada, Bottega. So like I said, I'm gonna do a dedicated video on Tory Burch, but nonetheless, I say all that to say, I purchased a pair of Tory Burch sunglasses that I saw, I wanna say early like spring, it might have been like March, April, that I saw these. I knew I was going to buy these. I did not want to pay retail because, of course, you guys know I try not to pay retail as much as possible. And the way I shop these days, like, I'm just not paying retail. But I clocked these. They were $300, and I said, yeah, that's cute, but I'm not paying $300 for these. And I kept my eye on them for literally like 5 months, and I finally got them. They went on sale, and you guys, I'll talk about it when I talk about the next item. I found a gift card in a bag that I purchased from the Real, a Tory Burch bag, again, that I'm gonna show you next. I found a gift card for $100 in the bag when I was cleaning it out. Mind you, had the bag for like 2 or 3 months. I thought the gift card, which was in like a little sleeve, I thought it was the authenticity card, girl. For some reason, I was cleaning out my bag, opened up the sleeve, the little sleeve that typically holds like authenticity cards, and I'm like, girl, this ain't no care card, this is a gift card. Y'all, the person who owned this bag that I'm gonna show you, they left a $100 gift card in the bag, child. So not only did I get these sunglasses on sale, I also used the $100 gift card to get these. So I wanna say I ended up paying like $98, you guys, for these sunglasses. And again, they retailed for $300. So I love that for me because, again, like, I'm not paying retail, sis. And girl, if the good Lord is gonna bless me with a $100 gift card, I'm gonna get it on an item that I've been wanting. So these are the sunglasses, and they're very much giving like 90s vibes, which I typically don't gravitate to sunglasses this narrow because I have a big head, and I just tend to gravitate to sunglasses that are a little bit more oversized, not exclusively, but generally speaking, that's what I tend to go to. But as you can see, they are reflective. The lens is a gold reflective like mirror, and then on the corner, they have these little like silver circles, and I love that. These did come in 3 different colorways, this being one of them. And I'm thinking about getting another colorway, but I want to be sure I'm not just getting it because I like these. I want to know that if I get another colorway, I'm going to get wear out of these. But I love these so much. I have never seen these on any other website other than the Tory Burch website. So if I can link these, I will definitely do that down below. This is probably the one item that I can link. But I love these sunglasses. They did come with the little just like pouch, and then also the gold, or not the gold, the orange Tory Burch hard case, which I also love. I'm not someone that typically just puts this pouch in my purse because I feel like my sunglasses are going to get broken. So I like that these did come with a bigger, large carrying case for those. So love those sunglasses. Love the fact that I paid $98. And the next Tory Burch item, I think I've shown a few times on Instagram. I shot with this bag a few months ago. My photographer and I, hey Samantha, we did like a little bit of a beauty shoot, and I brought this bag because I thought it would just go with like the theme that we were shooting with. I'm just trying to put the strap in the hole, but it may be a fail. But I think this bag came out like maybe 5 or 6 seasons ago, and I actually initially clocked this in the brown color, and I didn't get it when I saw it years ago, but again, clocked it here. And I almost purchased this bag a few times because I did see this pop up on Ukes just over the years. It was never the price that I wanted to pay. I think they still had it for like $300 or $400, which yes, was less than retail. I think retail this was $7.95, which no shade, but I'm not paying $7.95 for this. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Again, saw it on Ukes a couple of times, never got it. And a couple of months ago, again, me being me, was on the Real, just scrolling, minding my business. And you guys, the Real had this bag for $120. And ask me, again, if I did not add this to my cart and check out, you know I did, and I absolutely love it. I don't mind that it has the Tory Burch logo here, although I am very picky when it comes to logos these days. There's only certain brands and logos that I'm like willing to wear. I don't mind that it has the Tory Burch logo, and this strap does go on your shoulder, and then it does also come with a removable crossbody strap. Hopefully you can see it. Hopefully I'm in frame. Can you see? Oopsie. Can you see the vibes? I absolutely love this. And you guys already know that like fringe is a huge part of my personal style, whether it's on bags, earrings, jackets, shoes. I love fringe. That is always going to be an element of my personal style that I love. It has been for years, and years later it still is. So I love this bag. It is in perfect condition. Whoever owned this, not only did they barely wear it, but they also again left me with a $100 gift card inside. So we love all of those things for me. And if I didn't say, this is all genuine leather as well. So love this bag. Honestly, wouldn't even be mad at getting that in the brown color. Probably won't anytime soon, but maybe at some point if I find it at the right price and it makes sense to add to my closet, that is something that I'm open to doing. And I have one more bag that I'm going to show you guys. So hold on. Actually, I lied. I have 2 bags. I will just quickly talk about this. This is a vintage lamb leather pouch that I purchased on Poshmark. I think around the same time that I got those shoes, the Tibby shoes and the Martine Rose flats. I came across this on Poshmark, not the same seller. And again, it is a vintage lamb leather, just a little pouch. Obviously, it's very much so not even inspired by, because this is vintage. So technically this came out well before the Bottega pouch, but for the sake of just reference, this is giving like Bottega pouch vibes. But I love this. It also does come with a crossbody strap, and I knew I was missing something like this in my closet. The seller had this for a great price. This is something that I just knew I needed to add to my wardrobe, so very happy that I got this at a great price. And again, it is genuine leather, and it was not $2,000. And the last bag that I am so happy to add to my bag collection, and I told myself after my big body Bottega, my green bag, that I was not gonna buy any more green bags, because even though you guys don't see a lot of the green bags that I have a lot of green bags. However, when I saw this at the price that I did, I could not help myself, because I almost paid retail for this bag last year. So it is going to be another bag that I had from this brand years ago, sold them, wore them, sold them, and really didn't think too much about this particular brand until last year. And I saw this bag again when they released it last year, and it is by Monster Gabrielle. And like I said, I had a few Monster Gabrielle bags when they first came on the scene years ago. I want to say actually my first trip to Paris was when I had my first Monster Gabrielle bucket bag. That is when I first knew about Monster Gabrielle. That is when they first came out, when their signature styles was just their like crossbody bucket bags. I had a few different Monster bags, wore them, sold them, and really honestly didn't clock the brand too much after I sold the bags. They came out with beautiful pieces, but again, I just wasn't in the mind space of really adding any more Monster to my handbag collection until this bag came out last year. And when I say to you, I fell in love with this bag that I almost paid retail during Black Friday. They had some sort of promotional Black Friday sale. I was literally like 97.7% almost checked out with this bag in this color, and I decided not to, and I'm so happy that I didn't. I came across this maybe a month and a half ago on the Real, and they had this bag for $250 with an additional 20% off. And you guys, I could not be happier with this bag. I love the shape of it. I love that it is this beautiful Kelly green color. I love that it has this beautiful gold hardware. As you can see, it has clips in the back because it does come with a shoulder strap, which just hangs perfectly. The shape of this bag, where if you do wear it on your shoulder, the kind of M shape, it sits perfectly under your arm, so it's not like in the way. I love this bag so much. It fits perfectly. Hopefully you guys can see what it's giving when I hold it as a clutch. But again, I love the fact that I can also, wow, was my bra strap hanging out this whole time? Oh my gosh, please forgive me. I love the fact that I could wear this comfortably on my shoulder, or again, comfortably under my arm because of this shape. So I love everything about this. Like I said, I got this on the Real for an amazing price. I want to say this retailed for almost $800 for this particular size. They do have different variations of the M frame bag because this is called the M frame bag. They do have different variations of this bag in different colorways, different styles, different textures, I want to say I've seen, but for me it was this green color. So I love this. I know we were having our moment with like the Bottega green. Green is one of my favorite colors, so whether it's a Kelly green, an olive green, a lime green, it doesn't matter. If it works for me, I'm gonna get it. So I love this bag. I'm so happy to have added this to my bag collection, and just know that everything that I'm showing you guys has been added to my handbag and shoe collection after aggressively cleaning out and assessing my closet. You guys know that is something that I am doing on the constant. I cannot look at things that I am not wearing. It literally just weighs me down. There's something about just looking at a bunch of stuff that I love, that I'm not wearing, that I'm not using. I cannot handle it. So trust and believe that even though you see me doing a haul and sharing all these things with you guys, I have gotten rid of 4 times of the amount of things, whether I've sold it on my Poshmark closet or my Vestiaire closet, or I've sold it at, you know, a local like Buffalo Exchange, or I've simply donated it. I am always rotating and recycling and getting rid of things because honestly, I don't need everything. I don't want everything. That's not the wardrobe that I'm trying to build these days. So with that being said, that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As I said earlier, if you are not already subscribed, sis, do me a solid, hit that subscribe button. Follow me over on Instagram. Check out my blog, Chanelfiles.com. And of course, last but certainly not least, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.